How were you feeling? Keyshia and Daniel, Family First. What were you feeling? I know you had a show before, but never with your hubby. So what was going on in your mind?
Well, I know for sure that I wanted to make sure that we continue the legacy of Keyshia Cole, now Keyshia Cole Gibson, of course, and just, show people that you can come from one place and one time, but you can, your life, whatever you choose to do with your life is what you choose to do with it. So I want to continue that.
Right. And you were trending #1 on Twitter, like worldwide. Like, do you pay attention to the positive feedback, or?
I pay attention to all. I pay attention to positive, negative, and I appreciate it all, to be honest.
No. Speaking of paying attention, you were talking and I was listening, but your hand was going. And I was following this. I was like, oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's beautiful. You guys
Thank
are
you.
a beautiful couple, man.
Thank you.
And I had the opportunity to check out the premiere of your show after the Hip Hop Awards, so it was just like dopeness transitioning into that. Now, there was a little situation that happened with Mama Cole on that one. Is
Oh, yeah. I know y'all don't be mad at me, but this is what happened. And all the mothers out there that are watching, I don't disrespect my mother like that, but we had an agreement, and she knew that was the day before the wedding, and we already had discussed that. And when I got there, and she was just hanging out and enjoying, I was like, Mama, you promised me. But she knows that I love her to death, and she helps me so much. I love my mother to death, and that was just an occasion that just happened to happen like that, but it doesn't happen. She will kick my ASS.
We can respect the real.
Yeah.
Before a wedding, we know how women feel. Like, your nerves are flowing, like you're just
Yes.
nervous. So it's just crazy feeling. You want everything to be
running
perfect.
around with my girls in Hawaii. We took over, the island. I mean, everybody in our party drunk all the alcohol on the island.
Turn up.
It was no more. It was no more. They said we don't have any more for y'all.
Alright, so what is the craziest or realest thing that the cameras did not catch?
Well, there was an incident with me and my husband when we got into a big argument, and it was over stupidness. I mean, just complete stupidness. But, we both felt our separate ways about it, and the thing that they didn't capture was us sitting down and me crying to him and just telling him that we have a child, and no matter what we go through, unless we're putting our selfishness in front of our child and not getting back together and making this right, then, you know what I'm saying, we got to reevaluate what we have. You know what I'm saying? So that they didn't catch that. Yeah. Yeah.
I can respect that, though, especially the ladies. Sometimes it's over really nothing.
Yeah, I mean, and it wasn't even that. It was just that, I mean, you have your way, I have my way, but at the end of the day, we have to come together on an agreement.
Compromise.
Yeah.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah.
You meet in the
I
middle.
don't agree with that. No. Do never agree to disagree, because you're never coming to a real resolution like that. You know what I'm saying? I got to understand you fully. You know what I'm saying? And so do you. So, yeah.
Now, speaking of understanding, I know your mom got to interact with his family. How was that for you with the sides coming together and the interaction?
You know what? My mama Frankie can just, she has her ways, and she's been sober for a long time, and, for sure. She's just a funny person. She's just a funny person. That's who she is. You know what I'm saying? And I think people love and respect it. And I do too. I just feel like as long as you're not disrespectful to anybody, then we're good. You can joke and enjoy the time and all of that all day. As long as you're not being disrespectful, we're good.
Well, it went over well.
Yeah.
And it looked like a really good meeting. Everybody had that connection.
Well, I don't know. You have to watch the next episode.
Ooh.
I have a question. Are there anything that you won't let cameras catch?
My bedroom.
All right. That's sacred.
Sacred
area.
I mean, and that was since like the first. That was from the first season of The Way It Is, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we respect the privacy,
Yeah.
but since you were saying on to the next episode, here is a sneak peek of what we can expect from the entire season. Keyshia and Daniel, Family First.
I pronounce now that you are husband and wife.
This season on Keyshia and Daniel, Family First. My mom's behavior was so out of control.
But how long is y'all gonna throw in my face? That happened yesterday.
I got some news for you. What if I can't run? What if I can't jump? What am I gonna do now?
Daniel and I learned that happy endings, look, began with a lot of hard work.
We married, so it's supposed to be me and you to the end of time. So if we could just chill.
Yeah, it takes two to argue. You know this, right?
What's been going on, man? Family good, everything.
Oh, we had a little misunderstanding, I like to call it.
If it stays exactly the way it is, are you willing to be married to her like it?
I don't know.
All right, that was a sneak peek of what we can expect this season on Keyshia and Daniel Family First.
All right, so how does being open with your fans and the music making process, how does that go feel?
What do you mean?
As far as, okay, now, I did catch an interview you did, and you were saying, you know, I had to go back to the roots of Keyshia, because you were saying that they wanted you to really make that music with the thing that they're going through.
I think that is the reason why we did this album cover the way we did the album cover, because it's literally me taking my face off. You know what I'm saying? I have to, for a second, step out of myself, because, I mean, a pain that I've experienced and the things I've been through, you can't forget, you just don't forget that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's always easy for me to go back to that place. It was just for a minute that I didn't want to do that. I got tired of doing shows and having to sing these sad songs over and over again. And that's the reason why I did a Different Me album. And that was before I even met my husband. I found that inner peace within myself. But then the second, you know, the Calling Our Hearts album, I definitely, you know, still kind of talked about my marriage and what I was going through at the time, but this album is more so about my ladies, more so because I appreciate them even knowing what I've gone through and relating to that and accepting me, you know, as a voice. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing. So, I mean, I just wanted to really do that for my fans and my ladies because I really love y'all and appreciate y'all for sure.
All right, now your new album, Woman to Woman, comes out very soon. Was y'all feeling the last one the way it is? That was my jam. Like I was telling you, what can we expect from this one?
Well, we have Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, Robin Thicke. We have Ashanti on the album as well. You know, just real heartfelt music. You know, real R&B. I can say that.
I dig it.
All right, and once again, you talking, and then I'm looking. Your shoes. Ladies, have you seen these? Nice.
She's swagging today. She's swagging. She got the bling bling and the bling bling.
These shoes right here are from my new line with Steve Madden.
All right.
So, you know, these are a pair that I designed actually on the show. So we're just, you know, excited about putting them out and people being able to get a sense of other flavor that I have. So go get the shoes whenever they come out.
Mikey, we're going to have to
We're gonna be
get us a shoe, too.
Thank you. I'll send you guys some for sure.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, for sure.
Anytime.
Got you.
Anytime. All right, now you're throwing the gifts on us, but your birthday is coming up Monday.
Oh, yeah.
So you're a Libra? You're a Libra?
Well, yeah, I'm a Libra for sure.
Me too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, talk to the Libra.
power.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Mikey.
Libra power.
Aries, I'm
Libra
down in the
power.
middle.
Oh, happy birthday.
All right, do you have anything special?
No,
planned for-
work, just, you know, just going ahead and doing what I gotta do. Finish up this album, you know, get it mastered and put it out November 19th.
November 19th.
Definitely make sure you look out for that.
And thank you so much for coming. You're so
Absolutely.
beautiful. It's an